important thing for a researcher is to publish their paper in a top-notch Scopus-indexed journal. And one of the most common questions I hear from research scholars and postgraduate students is, can AI help me publish a research paper in a top-notch Scopus-indexed journal? The answer is yes. AI can help you, but you need to use AI very ethically and intelligently. For that, first you need to prepare a manuscript that is ready for that, and the second is you need to find out the right journal to get it published. And today in this video I will walk you through a complete workflow showing how AI tools such as Claude and Jenni AI can support researchers from identifying a research problem all the way to journal submission. So before discussing AI tools, let us understand the common reasons why research papers get rejected for many research scholars. We can see that many researchers struggle because of the following reasons. One or more of these reasons. They may choose topics that lack novelty, literature review may be weak, research objectives are not clear, manuscripts are poorly written, the wrong journal is selected, reviewer comments are not addressed properly. So these can be the reasons. So we should understand that research publication is not merely writing a paper. It should involve identifying the right research gap, designing a rigorous study, collecting quality data, writing professionally, and then choosing an appropriate journal. So AI tools will assist in all these process. So that is, first we'll start with identifying the research gap. So if your research area is somewhat like digital transformation in small medium enterprises, SMEs, then instead of reading hundreds of papers blindly, you can use Claude, the AI tool Claude, to organize your thinking. So the prompt can be like this: I am interested in digital transformation with or involving small and medium enterprises. Kindly identify, or you may identify, emerging research themes, research gaps, and future research directions from the recent literature. So this can be the prompt. So Claude will help you to generate the emerging themes, the underexplored variables, the future research opportunities, and also the theoretical perspectives. So important thing here you need to notice, do not copy Claude's suggestion as such. Use them as your starting points, and as a good researcher you should still read and analyze original journal articles. This is basically a prompt for you to start identifying the area. So AI will assist in your thinking, and you should not use AI to replace your thinking also. So next thing is, once you identified your research gaps using the AI tool, next is you can do a literature review with Claude itself. So Claude can help you to summarize the theories, compare the concepts, explain the frameworks, and generate thematic structures. So basically your research is on digital transformation in SMEs. So for literature review you can use this particular prompt like compare technology acceptance model, TOE framework, diffusion of innovation, theory for studying digital technology adoption, like that. You can give a prompt only if you know the concept very clearly, only if you have an idea about the topic, then you will be able to generate prompts. So using these prompts, Claude will help you to generate the literature in this field, and Claude will summarize you with various theories, but important thing is you should verify it from original journal articles also, but you will get a summarization. And you should never cite AI generated content in your literature. Use AI only as your assistant, not as a source. So once literature review is completed, you can develop your research objectives and frameworks, and Claude here also will help you to formulate the objectives, develop the hypothesis, identify the variables, and also help in building the conceptual models also. So AI is going to assist you in your complete research. So for example, your research is on digital transformation in SMEs. So the prompt for you to generate your research objective is based on digital transformation and organizational performance, please do suggest some potential research objectives and hypotheses. So you will obtain several relationships among variables. From those suggestions, you select only those supported by the literature which you have selected. And a strong foundation is required for a publishable paper also. So the framework should match your research objectives, should also match the research gap which you have mentioned. Then once your objectives and hypothesis is formulated, you should conduct the research. Here I should say that AI is not going to help you, because it is your responsibility to collect primary data or secondary data which is required. Don't go for any synthetic data using AI, because it will not get published. Once it gets published also, it can finally come as a retracted paper and there can be unethical practices summoned against you. So you should ensure ethical approval wherever required for data collection. Design your valid instruments, identify which instruments are you going to use, then perform proper analysis, maybe statistical or any type of analysis. You need to perform it. So don't use AI in this particular stage conducting the research. It is the responsibility of the researcher to conduct the research. You can use any analytical tools, statistical tool like SPSS, SmartPLS, Mozart, Python, etc. Whatever it is, don't use AI to generate the results as a result with these things. So the credibility of a paper depends upon the research quality. AI cannot generate genuine findings. Please do understand that AI will not generate genuine findings. It is hallucinated findings. So rigorous research, if rigorous research is required in this particular phase. So now once the analysis is completed, we move on to what is called academic writing, which we say that one of the biggest challenges. Many researchers have excellent findings, but they struggle to present them professionally. Academic writing, some of them lack academic writing. For this, you can use Jenni AI for academic writing. So Jenni AI will assist in drafting the sections, improving the academic tone. They review the paragraphs and rewrite it. They enhance the coherence between paragraphs. They make the connectivity among the paragraphs. They also manage references also, Jenni AI. So for example, after writing a rough introduction, you can ask Jenni to improve this introduction for clarity, for flow and for academic language. Jenni will redo it for you, will do it for you. That is, Jenni will improve upon that particular introductory portion. So researcher remains the author, not Jenni. Jenni is not going to be the author. Jenni is going to help improve the expression. So think of it as an academic writing coach only. Jenni should be an academic writing coach. And some of the papers get rejected because the discussion sections appear very naive. That is, they simply repeat the results which is obtained in the previous section, the discussion. So the next is, how do we strengthen the discussion and the implication session? So you can find answers. You should find answers to these questions in the discussion area. What do the findings mean to you? You should not write the findings like exactly what you have written above. In discussion area, you should say, what do the findings mean it? Why are they important? How do they compare with the previous studies? What are the managerial implications of your findings? So these are the questions you should answer in this particular session discussion. So here also you can use a prompt like, review this discussion session and identify areas where theoretical and managerial implications can be strengthened. So this can be the prompt which you can use. So Jenni and Claude, both of them can provide useful suggestion. And the final, so if you are continuing with Jenni, use Jenni for this particular session to get this particular session. And the final interpretation, however, should be always done by the researcher itself, final interpretation. And another reason why papers get rejected is because of the journal mismatch. This article doesn't match the requirements of a journal. This is a common comment which we see from the test rejection. And because many researchers, they submit excellent work, but that work is not coming under the scope of the journal. So next is journal selection using Claude. So AI can help you to find out the right journal. So Claude will help you to shortlist journal. You provide the title, you provide the abstract, or you provide the keywords. Even you can provide the research methodology. You can use a prompt like recommend Scopus, top-notch Scopus-indexed journal suitable for this manuscript, and explain why they are suitable also. So Claude will suggest journals based upon the topic alignment, methodology, and the audience. But before submission, you should always verify the current Scopus status of the journal website, publisher reputation, see whether there is any publication fees or the guidelines, etc. And then only submit the journal based upon the recommendations which Claude has given you. Next area is pre-submission quality check. So before submitting, you can use Jenni and Claude again to review the grammar, consistency, formatting, logical flow, and academic tone. So for this, you can use this particular prompt. Act as a journal reviewer and identify weaknesses for this manuscript. Even you can use the prompt, help me prepare a professional response to reviewer comment too. So you will get a response which you can carefully examine it and then submit to the reviewer also. But in this condition, I should also say about the ethical use of AI in research. So let me emphasize this, it's very important. Never use AI to fabricate data. Never use AI to create fake responses. Never generate results using AI, and never interpret or misrepresent your findings using AI. So this should be avoided in your research. And AI can be used for research writing, brainstorming, and also editing. So academic integrity is always a must, and it should always come first. So publishing in a Scopus journal is not about using AI, it's about conducting quality research. And AI tools like Claude and Jenni will help researchers to save their time, improve the quality writing, organize ideas, select suitable journals, improve the review responses. But success always depends upon originality, methodological rigor, critical thinking, and ethical conduct in the research. So you can use AI as an assistant, but not as a replacement. So if you have found this video very useful, please like and also comment below which AI tool helped you most in your research journey. I repeat the question, which AI tool has helped you most in your research journey? Thank you all.